Hey, and welcome along to today's video, which is all around awareness. So awareness is so key to everything really. Everything in self-confidence starts with your awareness. And if I go back to my days before self-confidence, I really had so very little awareness of myself, of my behaviour, of the impact that my emotions had on the decisions that I made. I had very little sense that I had any kind of control over my life, and I use the word control loosely, but in the sense that, you know, I wasn't aware that I could really consciously co-create the experiences that I had and that I was having. So I believed quite a few different things. One was that if something was going well in my life, something else had to be crap to kind of allow myself to have something going well for me. I believed I was broken. I believed that there was something really wrong with me fundamentally, which is why I kind of had the deep sense of unease and unhappiness, and the fact that I was getting into the same toxic relationships over and over again. So I was very unaware. So what changed? Well, self-confidence was really where I developed this incredible life-changing and life-affirming practice on and off the mat, and it was a combination of what I was learning from training up as a yoga teacher, getting involved with personal development, working with different coaches and mentors and an incredible metaphysical therapist that I was working with. And I really then noticed I was then able to be quiet and listen to what was actually going on. And one of the biggest things that I noticed was the toxicity that I was feeding myself with the mind chatter. And I really had to become aware of that in order to make any changes. And that is totally what I would want to share with you, my lovely one, which is, in order for you to make any kind of change, to have a different experience, to really feel the joy and peace that you want to be feeling, you need to be aware of where you're at right now and where you want to be. So that would be one of my top tips. I'm going to share 3 top tips with you, and the number 1 top tip is you need to develop a practice on and off the mat. This is absolutely crucial, because if you want to start to really notice where you are, where you want to go, you need to have some way of being really still, creating stillness and quietness, so that you can really connect with who you are, what you really want and what you really need. And also you can really notice what you are telling yourself, because the stories and the beliefs that you have are what determine the results and experiences that you are having right now. And it's just a case of becoming aware of that and then putting the work in so that you can change that. So it's all just stories. Where you're at right now is a culmination of stories and beliefs, and that can change so quickly. So for me, my top tip for you would be create a practice on and off the mat. So what I mean by on and off the mat is, it's not just enough, though it is obviously awesome, to get on your mat, to do yoga, to do meditation. If you're part of the Soul Confidence tribe and you're building your practice with us, that's phenomenal. That is awesome, as I say, but you have to take it off the mat as well. So in order for you to be aware in everyday life, you need to start to really build that muscle of awareness, and that comes from noticing how you're showing up in your life and with the people that you love and the people that are around you. My top tip number 2, be kind, be loving and kind. I say this so often, and I totally believe that if you are showing loving kindness towards yourself, then you can absolutely transform, and you can feel how you want to feel and experience what you want to experience. So wherever you're at in your journey right now, make sure that whenever you notice and you're aware, you are loving and kind to yourself. And when you notice that you haven't been aware and you've made the same mistake over and over again, which is something that I can totally resonate with, don't beat yourself up. You know, you are aware that you're doing it. You can make a different decision. You can choose a different response. And my top tip number 3 is celebrate. So when you do something different, when you respond with love rather than react from fear, when you notice you're not being present, all of those amazing things, celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Find a space with some really supportive people who get it and get you, and celebrate. Like, I have noticed today that I am doing X, Y, Z, and I want to do something differently now. And then when you do something differently, celebrate that. You know, I've made this incredible change and I'm feeling like this. Journal your celebrations, journal your gratitudes, journal your achievements. Make sure that you are keeping track of your progress. Know where you're at now and where you want to be, and celebrate each step of the way. So I have loved sharing a bit about awareness with you. I really hope that you found this beneficial. And what I would say to you is, if you want to go deeper with this, that's fantastic. I've got an amazing workbook that goes alongside this, all around your awareness, how you can build up your awareness, and how you can take this into your life on and off the mat. So if you'd like that workbook to really integrate and start to build more awareness into your life on and off the mat, then drop me an email, cara@soulconfidence.co.uk, or comment below. Make sure you give me your email address and I will make sure we get that workbook to you. So lots of love. Till next time, remember, lovely one, the world we're living in needs your love, your sassy ass, and your unshakable soul. Lots of love.